Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day and we're all doing well. So if you have been keeping up with my channel, you may know that recently I got these skins from the Rainbow Six board game. And the only way to get them was to back the Rainbow Six board game on Kickstarter. And if you wanted all the skins, you had to pledge the highest amount, which was upwards of $260. So this wasn't cheap or anything. And of course, you still got the board game from this. This whole price wasn't just for the skins. But these skins were advertised as a nice little extra for people who bought this, and they would get these exclusive skins in game. And not how I said that these skins were advertised as exclusive. But what we've actually learned is that Mythic Games, the maker of the Rainbow Six board game, were actually wrong, and that these skins are actually not fully exclusive to the Kickstarter, and that Ubisoft will actually be selling them from March 2023. And this is where some issues are going to start to arise, because this board game has made $1.5 million in pledges. And a lot of people bought this board game purely wanting exclusive skins for Siege. I know a lot of people might be saying, oh, why would you spend $250 for skins? But that's people's money. They made that choice. You can't really judge what people spend their own money on. If they were advertised as exclusive skins and someone spent their own money to buy that for the exclusive skins, then they're well in their right to, and well in their right to complain when now Mythic Games are backtracking and saying, oh, we didn't actually know this, they're only timed exclusive now. And for me personally, it doesn't affect me that much because I wanted the Rainbow Six board game more for the board game than the skins themselves. But I know people who purely purchased it for the skins and have spent upwards of $200 for the skins. And now it seems to be kind of shady business practices from Mythic Games. And we're kind of seeing in a statement yesterday from Mythic Games basically where they're saying, oh, this is unintentional and we weren't fully aware of this, we apologize. But there's also replies from Mythic Games upwards of 2 weeks ago basically saying that, oh yeah, Ubisoft will sell it separately in the future. But this reply was also before Mythic Games said that they were unsure now and were going to reach out to Ubisoft. So it seems like before that stage, before they said, oh wait, guys, we might have messed up, they already knew that it was going to be a timed exclusive. If they knew this when they were putting the pledge up for the Kickstarter, then they were clearly just falsely advertising to people, and they made upwards of $1.5 million from it. Now, of course, you're still making the board game, you're still going to get the board game product, but I'm telling you right now, a lot of people were convinced into buying this purely at the allure of having exclusive skins only available through the board game. But I think Mythic Games knew this, and knew they didn't have the rights to the board game skins, and kept it hidden so more people would buy their pledge. Mythic Games are welcome to prove me wrong, but I see this as a purely shady business practice, and you've already got thousands of people in the comments of the Kickstarter basically saying that they're never going to support Mythic Games again. So if your stance is basically just who cares, it's an in-game skin, just know that people put forward upwards of $200 for these skins. It's people's money, they can spend money on what they like. If they are promised an exclusive skin and they're then told after they've pledged that money and after the refund date that, oh, this isn't actually exclusive, it's actually going to come to the game next year for anyone to buy, and I'm sorry, but that's absolutely shady, and it would really put a bad taste in my mouth as someone who bought the board game to support a company that does this. Like I said, I bought the board game for the board game itself. I thought the skins were cool and I thought they were a nice add-on, but I mainly wanted the board game itself. However, as someone who purchased this and, let's say, invested in this, why would I want to support a business who has clearly went through shady tactics to increase sales? Me as a content creator and someone who's trying to make themselves a figure in the Siege community can't just sit back and support that when I know that the people in this community, for lack of the better word, have kind of been scammed. So I hope Mythic Games and Ubisoft can kind of come to a deal here. Make these skins exclusive. Heck, even the ones you release next year, make them recolored. At least let the people who bought the board game have a different colored version of something like that. Yeah, maybe release these sets next year, but instead of Ace's headgear being blue like it is in the board game version, make it red. Why does it have to be the exact same skins that people were sold on with the intent of it being exclusive? I originally thought this was just Ubisoft being greedy, but it seems like if they were already the pre-agreed contract between Mythic Games and Ubisoft, and Mythic Games knew this, then I can't really blame Ubisoft, because yes, I think it's stupid on Ubisoft's behalf that they would make it a limited time skin and release it in the store later when it is based around the board game, but if that is the contract and the decision they made, I can't really blame them. This is clearly Mythic Games' fault if that is true. So we'll have to see where this goes. I just think it's really shady. I think there is a way to fix this, but at this point it's two companies which we know we can't really trust either of them at this point. I'll keep you guys updated with what happens. Anyway guys, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. I shall catch you all later. I love you all. Peace.